My name is Barrett Gertler, and it is my great privilege to serve the University of Toronto as its 16th president. Today, I have the additional privilege of assisting Chancellor Rose Patten in conducting this special honorary degree ceremony. I bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us virtually from around the globe. In compliance with public health directives in the province of Ontario to help stop the spread of COVID-19, we are conferring all honorary degrees virtually. In normal times, this ceremony would have occurred during a convocation ceremony, where we gather in person to celebrate the achievements of our U of T graduates and our honorary degree recipients together. And so I'd like to thank our honorary graduate, Mr. Ken Greenberg, for agreeing to accept the University of Toronto's highest honor under these unique circumstances. I would also like to thank Ms. Etty Greenberg for agreeing to serve as hooder, an important ceremonial role in the conferral portion of the convocation ceremony. It is now my great honor to present Mr. Ken Greenberg. It is unlikely that Toronto would hold its reputation as one of the most livable cities in the world were it not for the visionary leadership, bold thinking, and tireless advocacy of the University of Toronto alumnus, Ken Greenberg. Over the course of his esteemed career as an urban designer and consultant, community builder, writer, teacher, and public spokesperson, Mr. Greenberg has not only transformed Toronto, but has lent his design expertise to cities around the world, including Amsterdam, Paris, New York, and Boston, to name a few. Born and raised in the United States, his commitment to Canada and his dedication to enhancing urban life in our cities has made him a pivotal figure in our increasingly urban nation. From his early days in Toronto to his time as the Director of Urban Design and Architecture for the city, and throughout his years of professional practice, Mr. Greenberg has advocated for and helped realize more vibrant, socially inclusive, and environmentally sustainable cities. Ken Greenberg has taught at universities around the world, and his books, along with his frequent media interviews and op-eds, have had demonstrable impact on public discourse and public policy. An equally significant part of his legacy is the enormous amount of time he has spent volunteering his considerable skills, international reputation, and professional connections to community groups in Toronto and other cities to help give voice to their aspirations for the future of their communities. Mr. Greenberg's work has been recognized with such prestigious awards as the American Institute of Architects Thomas Jefferson Award for Public Design Excellence and the Sustainable Buildings Canada Lifetime Achievement Award. For his outstanding service for the public good as a tireless advocate for restoring the vitality, relevance, and sustainability of the public realm and urban life, and for his excellence in the professions as a leader of countless projects that have transformed Toronto and beyond, Chancellor Patten, on behalf of the Governing Council, I ask you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa upon Kenneth Greenberg.
On behalf of the University of Toronto and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I have the great honor and pleasure of conferring on you, Ken Greenberg, the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
As the newest member of the University of Toronto alumni, Dr. Greenberg, I extend warmest congratulations on behalf of the entire U of T community. I now invite you to deliver your address.
I'm really sorry not to be able to be with you this morning to accept this great honor in person today. But I want to begin by expressing my profound gratitude to the University of Toronto for this recognition. It means a great deal to me, especially coming from my alma mater. My arrival in Toronto at the University of Toronto coincided with my arrival in Toronto as a young immigrant. 230 College Street, which was then the School of Architecture, was the first stop on my journey, and a key to a new life which opened up to me in concentric circles. A new university, a new city, and a new country. My classmates and my professors were extraordinarily welcoming. I found my way on that first day to the SAC office in front of Hart House, where I got a loan and a grant, and I began to discover Toronto. The university opened the door to a rich and diverse community of interests. This is a time in our lives that is an invaluable threshold experience. We come to university to learn certain competences and skills, but most importantly, it's a time of reflection. A chance to ask hard questions, to dig deeper, to develop values, not only about how we do things, but why we do them. To begin to address ethical questions. In my case, as a young architect, who was the real client for my work as an architect and later as an urban designer? To inculcate a curiosity about how things work, which hopefully stays with us and equips us to remain relevant as the world changes, and it certainly is changing. Over the years, I've continued to go back to the well at the University of Toronto, teaching design studios over time, participating with colleagues and other faculties in interdisciplinary teaching, working more recently with the School of Cities and with the Daniels faculty, and taking advantage of lifelong relationships and friendships. The university has been a forum for the sharing of ideas and insights, a way of testing the world of ideas against the world of practice. Teaching in the time of COVID, which I have just completed this semester, has called upon a whole new set of resources and resilience, challenges we have never faced before. For me, using new platforms I was unfamiliar with, and an intergenerational sharing of ideas and perspectives with 11 students across the globe, all in different time zones. It was an extraordinary recall of my own experiences of initiation at this university. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude for this very meaningful acknowledgement and lifelong association with the University of Toronto. And finally, wish all of you every success as you embark on this next stage in your own lives and careers.
Thank you, Dr. Greenberg. And let me say, you have inspired us with your lifetime career and accomplishments. And today, you have inspired us with your words. We are delighted to count you amongst the most distinguished members of our alumni community. And in closing, I offer warm congratulations to you and to all the graduates of the class of 2021.